The petty cash part of Lizzy is used to keep track of cash expenditures, either money taken out of your cash drawer to put into the petty cash, or just you've got a petty cash sitting there and you bought pizza or whatever it happened to be. So it's just a way to keep track of your expenditures. So the first thing is we've got to create a petty cash fund. So we need to actually add money to the petty cash. So to do that, we're in accounting petty cash, and we're just going to come down here to add petty cash. And to do that, we can either add it from the cash drawer, and doing this, we'll actually put an entry in the cash drawer for today's deposit, saying that we took money out of the cash drawer. Or we can tell it that we're going to pull it out of the checkbook. Maybe we're going to go cash a check at the bank and get money that way. Or we can do it from a specific account if we want to actually bring money in from a particular account. Once you choose how you're going to get it in, the next thing is to choose the location if you've got multi-location, the date of the deposit, the amount. So we'll just say that we're going to put $50 in, we're bringing it out of the cash drawer, and which cash drawer do we want to bring it out of. And then you just save the entry, and that's pretty much it. So now if we come back over here to view petty cash, you can see that there is an entry put in for today. We deposited money from the cash drawer of $50. And we can also tie these items to budget items. In a previous video, we discussed budgets. This is another example of where we can pay for something, but then tell it that it was paid for a specific budget item. You'll also notice over here on the left, we've got link to selected contact record. So right now I've got Honda selected as my current contact record. If I click this link, it's going to actually link this particular entry to this particular vendor. Now, where this comes into play is for 1099s and things like that, where you're wanting to keep track of exactly how much money you paid that particular person. You can select the link option to link it up. So basically you're going to go find the customer that you want to link it up to and then click the link to do so. And then you've got a view detail that basically just opens up the accounting portion of that deposit that we put into the petty cash fund. So you've got from the view entries here, you've got access to view pretty much everything that has been done in and out of the petty cash. We can also up here at the top limit our view down here to only looking at, say, today, or only looking at things from a particular contact record. So it's, gives you the ability to narrow this view down so you're not looking at quite so many entries. And then the last thing that you need to be able to do is actually use this money. So here we deposit money in, here we're actually going to use it. So this is where I would go in and I would say that, this was used by Bonnie, for example, and it's going to go in for today. She used $25 of it for stamps. And then down here, I'm just going to come down to the expense entry for the stamps or postage fee, and I'm just going to pick one here. And then we'll say that, again, we pick $25 and hit the tab key. Now, the reason that we have to fill in $25 here and here is because we have the ability to actually break this down and do, $10 to stamps and $10 to, something else. So we can actually break down as many different account numbers as we want to down here to get exactly what we actually are doing when we went and spent that cash. And then you just hit the save button. We've got departmental accounting turned on in this particular database, so I'm going to just get past that. And then if we go back over here to view entries, now you can see that we actually used $25 to buy stamps.